Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Visions of Mana. We are in Tianeea and we have one more objective here before we set out, and you might have already guessed it, and that is talking to Hinna's parents. And if you look closely, there's already a quest on the map in town. So after we're done with this, we should do the rounds like we always do and pick up some quests that we can find around the world, because we still have one quest item we gotten from another quest that's like a blue gem in Etern. So there's definitely going to be one that we have to use that into something, and we also need to go back to the volcano to deliver a report on what the enemies were guarding there, which was a redstone. So, but before we do that, let's just get things over with and tell Hinna's parents what happened. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be an easy one for Val to do that.
Hi. It's been a while.
Val, what a surprise.
Welcome home. How was your trip to the Mana Tree?
Oh, not finished quite yet. Actually, I came here to talk to you two about something serious. During our journey, Hinna, she passed on.
She what?
But how?
It was my fault. Protecting her was my responsibility, and I failed. I as good as killed her myself.
Val.
I am so sorry. Please, I'll accept any punishment. Just say it.
Dorfer's behavior has been strange for a while now. I'd had a bad feeling about it from the start. Guess my gut was right. It's hard to put into words, but even though I was so happy for Hinna and wished for her success on the pilgrimage, at the same time, she deserved to have a normal life just like everyone else.
I understand, sir.
After the festival, we were so very proud to see that Hinna was chosen to be the Alm. No one in the village was more pleased on her behalf than we were when we saw her off on the journey. But after she left, our lives felt less vibrant. I thought about her no matter what I did. I'd remember her laugh, her frustrations, her tears. Most of all, I'd remember her smile. That's when it hit me. I had wanted Hinna to be in our lives forever. I suppose you don't always realize how important someone is until they're gone.
Ma'am,
Val, never doubt how much Hinna wanted to be by your side.
Days before the festival, Hinna would ask us how long we thought the pilgrimage would take, how long until you'd return from the Mana Tree.
She fretted over whether you might settle down in a different village after you were done, like Liza. Didn't she, dear? Once she was appointed as the Alm, she was up all night, excited for the journey ahead. She said traveling the world with you was like a dream come true.
And that's why we're grateful that you were there for Hinna. Thank you, Val.
I thought you two would never forgive me for what happened to her. This is almost worse. I wish someone would treat me like the villain.
Val, listen to me. She isn't gone. Hinna will always be with you, in your heart. You carry her will. She lives on through your deeds.
That's right. You're living for the both of you now. We want you to thrive for Hinna's sake. Will you do that for us?
And with that, they helped him
Come
more
to
than anyone
think
else
of
could.
it, Val, I believe Hinna left a letter for you before you set out on the pilgrimage.
A letter? For me?
That's right. But when I asked where she put it, she said it was a secret between the two of you.
Then she made us promise to tell you about the letter when you returned, and reminded us several times before your departure.
Did she leave it in the thicket outside of town?
Oh, so that was your secret rendezvous spot, huh?
You'd better get there fast before we find it first. Go on now.
Thanks. I'll be sure to check. You're the best. Our spot. It's gotta be the thicket outside the village. I'm coming, Hinna.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this conversation that he had with her parents, I never thought for a second that they would blame him, because when she was chosen the Alm, they knew she wouldn't be coming back, and they know Val would do anything in his power to protect her, no matter what. And if he failed, because in all honesty, he worded it in a way like she got killed by monsters along the way, but her soul got taken into a core stone, which might technically be the same thing, but not quite, because her soul is still out there for us to retrieve and maybe fulfill the dream of restoring the goddess to power for another 4 years, unless we find it different ways. But yeah, and I'm sure that Hinna's parents are hurt by the fact that she's gone, but instead they chose to support Val, to give him the comfort he needed. And like I said, he wanted to be made out a villain, so he could feel guilty about it, but they wouldn't let him. It's a nice conversation. Will you and your friends share stories of your adventures with Hinna with us? When you're ready, of course. Oh, I'm sure they will. Well, ever since I was a kid, I want to go on the alms pilgrimage. Hinna got to fulfill both our dreams, if she only made it part ways. Yeah. Very strong people to be able to see it like that. Because it could have gone all the different directions, as for one, she is gone and didn't fulfill why she went out there, and be mad about Val for not protecting her enough, but they didn't choose to do that. Alright. Let's see if we can find a letter for another heartbreaking scene.
Brings back memories. This is where I first met Hinna. I remember she was reading a book when I ran up. A monster had made it into the village, and I was trying to chase it off. I had only just started to learn swordsmanship at the time. I won, but Liza and Master Fugo still got mad at me. I cried, but at least I managed to defeat the monster in the end. Aha! I found it, Hinna. Yep. That's her writing, all right.
Dear Val, if you are reading this, then I'm sure you've safely returned home from the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree. If all went well, then I am now a part of the world's mana power, and watching over you. I decided to leave you this letter now that we've both fulfilled our duties. After all, if I know you, I'm sure you're feeling down about having to let me go to the Mana Tree. This way, you'll have a little something to remember me by, and read if you're ever feeling lonely. I can't help but wonder, as I sit here and write this down, how your life is gonna be 10, 20 years down the road. The only regret I have, now that I've been named the Alm, is that I won't be around to see it myself. Yeah, I know it's selfish of me to think like that. Val, just remember that you have friends you can rely on. People who support you in everything you do. I know you'll be okay, even when I'm gone. Just keep going. Try things you never thought you'd do. Meet people from faraway lands. There's no end to the adventures you will have. I love this beautiful, spirit-blessed world of ours. I love it because it's where we were born, and where my wonderful parents and everyone else we've met lives. Not to mention, it's where I met you, Val. So I'll leave you with this. The future is yours. All I want for you is to live your life in the way that's best for you. That's my wish. Love, Hinna.
Hinna always did know me too well. Better than anyone. I wish we could have been together in the end. This feeling probably won't ever disappear completely. But that's okay. I'll treasure it. I'll keep Hinna with me, wherever I go.
Is that all your business taken care of? Then let's regroup with the Alm of Darkness.
Sorry for the wait. Let's head to Legrazzo. You ready, Ramco?
Not yet. We still have a few little loose ends to take care of. Quest that popped up after the Alm of Fire.
You look more sure of yourself than before, Val.
I found a bit of myself that I'd been missing. Now I can finally move forward. Come on! Legrazzo's waiting!
Alright, so let's deliver this quest while we're here. And then go back to Tianeea and pick the quest up there, and it'll be solved already. And then we go around the world, finishing off at Legrazzo.
Oh.
Oh, hello again. So, were you able to find out what those guardians were protecting? Relinquish the red ore. Well, I'll be. Would you look at that? This is an unexpected find. Sorry, do you mind waiting here for a moment? I polished off the top layer of rock. Take a closer look. Do you see it? The bright red mineral is a chunk of crimsonite. It's exceedingly rare. I'd only ever seen illustrations of it until now. Thank you, young man. I honestly never thought I'd get to see a real piece of crimsonite in my life, let alone hold one. While I'd love to add it to my collection, I think you should keep it. You braved this volcano and defeated the Guardians to retrieve it after all. Well, I should get going. Goodbye. I hope we do meet again.
This isn't so bad.
Thank you very much. And a second piece, red and blue. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get another piece or two before finalize it into a perfect piece of equipment? Maybe.
Oh,
But
where's our next
there's
stop?
only one way for us to find out. So let's go to fast
A
travel
fine
menu
opportunity to rest.
and see how many quests we have. We're gonna start over here. Because I expect to only be Tianeea. Because there cannot be much more than that. Oh, it's not the Quill guy, is it? I almost thought it was the Quill guy. Okay, so we got Etern. Not in the long run. Oh, we got the Eerie Passage one as well. Let's pick the one we saw up here first. Okay, where are you, sir? Oh, Val, just the soul guard I was looking for. Please, you have to listen to me. The Cerberuses at Dorfer Volcano has developed an insatiable appetite. They descend on Tianeea in the dead of night in search for food. Those evil hounds will eat anything, even my poor pup Pero's dog food. One time Pero tried barking at the Cerberuses to scare them away. What all they did was fix him a nasty glare and proceed to devour his food, right in front of his cute little nose. My poor little Pero, he must have been so scared. Cerberuses have these piercing red eyes. Just one look from them is enough to make your blood run cold. He hasn't gone outside since then. He won't even go on walkies anymore, and he used to be so excited for the walkies. Well, if you do something about those Cerberus at Dorfer, go over there and teach them a lesson for me. For Pero. Okay, we will. But I think I'm gonna pick up all the quests on these places in this continent. Just in case they all connect to the volcano in some way. Because if they need us to find items there, or near there, we can do it all at the same time. Alright, let's make a sprint to the other side of this gorge. See what we can find there. I'm assuming it's going to be a person that wants something from us. Maybe that will be the quest to, well, give us more gems that we can collect into something special.
I don't mind if I do.
Because with the red gem and the blue gem in our pocket, I do think we're gonna get like an item for us to use. Maybe even the makings of an ability seed. A very unique one at that. Whoa, you scared me there, right as I was offering prayer to the spirits too. You see, my sister Fuka is really ill. She can't even get out of bed these days. She's been taking medicine to keep the symptoms at bay, but I want to do something too. Anything to make her feel better. That's why I'm here, praying to the spirits for my sister's health. It's the only thing I could think of. It is funny you showed up when you did. Like, maybe the elemental spirits brought us together right now? Can I ask you a favor? I've heard of this rare phenomenon where high concentrations of elemental power cause flowers like crystallizations to form out in the wilderness. We call them elemental blooms. It is said that the spirit's blessing will fall upon anybody who owns one of these crystal flowers. However, one of those who are in tune with the power of the elements are able to find an elemental bloom. And guess what? I am not one of them. I'd love to show one to Fuka. I hope we give her the strength to overcome her illness. So, would you be so kind as to find an elemental bloom for me? I get the feeling you guys are in tune enough with the elemental spirits to find one. Well, I'm more than happy to try. Every passage seems like a good place to start searching. That seems like a place really close by.
We should be off.
It's probably not that easy. Well, let's see what we can find in the immediate area.
Don't mind if I do.
Really? It is actually that. if that's all there is to this quest, that's a really lazy quest, even by this game standard. I'm fine with that. But like I said, like we've completed so many side quests in this run up towards the end. With every Benabadon, we unlock more quests, and there was already so many to begin with. It's almost insane how much it was.
Huh?
Oh, you found an elemental bloom. Oh, let me see it. I can't believe you found it so fast. You guys are amazing. You must have a really close connection with the elemental spirits. I know I might be asking too much here, but would you be able to find some more of these elemental blooms? There have to be more of these things in other parts of the world. So, if you find any more elemental blooms, could you please bring them back to me? And my plan is to make a bouquet of these elemental blooms. There should be 8 different kinds in total, 1 for each element. Oh, and a miracle will happen if you collect them all. That's how I'm going to cure my sister's illness. If you find this elemental bloom in every passage, getting the rest will be a breeze. Please, bring me back some of the elemental blooms from around the world. Okay, and this is when the quest becomes a bother. And that's fine, we'll do it. But before then, let's get to a turn to pick up that quest. Let's see what they want us to do. And then we'll go down the list. With the easiest quest first, with just a single target somewhere.
Oh no.
It's absolutely freezing today. On days like these, the best way to keep warm is by popping some red drop goo into a cloth bag and stuffing it on your clothes. The crazy thing is that it stays nice and toasty for hours. It's a goddess scent on days when the cold feels like it might turn you into an ice sculpture. Hey, do you have any red drop goo on you? No? Well, if you find some, mind sharing it with me? Definitely. Goo goo for goo. Alright, I think that is a very normal name for a quest. Let's see if it's anywhere here. If it's locked, it could also just be in the volcano. Do we just want to start at the start? Because we need to go down the entire place to find the Cerberuses anyway. And I wouldn't be too surprised if the goo is gotten from red slimes. That must be here as well. I think we fought them. Ah, that's easy. First trip. Cerberuses.
I need you. Moving. Keep them coming.
Oh, and having said that, we
need to be so frugal.
did defeat the Benabadon of Flame, so there should be a nice little object here. That's not the one I was looking for. I think it was none beneath it. Soulguard Tonic.
I feel blessed by the elements. Awesome. Keep it up.
Might as well. Alright, let's keep on looking. We still haven't defeated enough Cerberuses to fulfill that quest, but I'm sure there are a few more out here. First, to find a few bits of goo. I can't remember exactly where we fought them, but if we find enough enemies, I'm sure we'll find those droplets everywhere.
It's useless to run.
I think we'll use the vessel.
Understood.
Mark no buns. Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
You know what? Shall we just use a cookie? We have plenty of these, so might as well use them.
Keep your guard
It
up
does
walking
seem
through
like
here.
it's still cooled down despite being lava. Ooh, there's slimes.
Buckle up. Nice timing. Moving. That's the last.
Oh, thank you for the water. I do appreciate it. And that should be the end of it. Well, this should definitely
Come on.
bring us down a bit faster. And then you go to the other side, because we probably need about 5 Cerberuses in order to get to our quota.
Don't mind if I do. Keep your guard up walking through here.
How we always do.
Is it sinking? What? We should prepare ourselves.
No, there's not enough enemies here to be a problem, right? Really? No more doggos here? Just that one group?
Get it together.
It is the only one, really. Then let's just walk to the beginning.
We should be off. I can help you.
It's almost gone. We can take the final hit. I was hoping they would be back by now, so let's just go to the other screen and come back in here. Because it wasn't done right. Like the goo, yes, but the server, yeah, we need 3 more, so we need to do the same group again. That's fine. And I was hoping for today to go straight into
Expect a
the
difficult
last bit
trial ahead.
with our encounter with Delafos, but it is as it is.
Not understood. Thanks. It's useless to run.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
Alright, big meridian.
We should be off. Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
Now we can deliver that to him and the guy in return. And then focus on getting all the blooms. Which does coincide with just traveling around the world, finding more quests. So Phil, how does the issue go with the Cerberuses? You defeated them? Oh, that's great. Now Pero can leave the house without fear. I can't thank you enough. This is for you. It's not much, but
Helping out
much more than you
people in need
deserve.
can be so
I
rewarding.
mean, the least you deserve.
Where to next?
Yeah, I don't want to sound unthankful. Let's go to return. So the guy can stay warm. And I'm betting there's going to be a few more of these simple quests laying about.
Oh,
Well, we meet again, and I see you have some red drop goo with you this time. Nice. Just place the globe inside a thick cloth bag, careful to bin yourself and slip it under your clothes. We have a special pocket exactly for this. Toasty. Nothing beats a bag of red drop goo on a cold day. It's more cost effective than trying to warm up the whole room, that's for sure. Thanks a lot for your help. Here, a little something for you.
That was a great new experience.
It was. More coins and more money. And the money part here we definitely like. Because we have an attack that relies on having more money in our bank. Oh, having said that, is it automatically selected? Nope.
Let's rest
I
up.
thought I saw the fat heights. The Faerie, that was one. And there's another one here too, so we can get 2 pieces before heading over to the next part. I'm guessing this one is closest. So even though it's a bit annoying having to travel all over the world just to pick up a few little items, well, since I did already say that I wanted to check out to make sure that we didn't miss anything, they just fit right into that category. Let us hope that it isn't hidden too hard for us to find. I'm gonna be focusing next to plants and stuff. Yes, there it is. Considering it's a bloom.
Don't mind if I do. We should be off. A fine opportunity to rest.
Let's see. In Dover as well. Alright, let's see if we can find you. Is it gonna be the tree in the back? Oh no, I can already see it in the corner of my eye.
Nice, got it.
Good. I am curious about those 2 little blue items over there. Shall we have a quick look if we're not obscured too much by enemies and such? Ooh. Yeah, you're not gonna go out here unless you see an indicator on the map. Because this water is bound to be scorching hot.
Come on! I'm at full strength. Nice, got it. Hopefully we get some. This is very valuable.
Good. That's very good. Ah, Rumko, you're stuck on the... Yeah, how are you stuck there? You can fly. Well, let's hope we can still summon Fleming then. Because this was the last piece we found here of the quest, so onwards to the next area. And again, the Grazzo is going to be the final one, because I saw a piece there too. Let's see. I do have to say that this guy is a bit demanding, asking this of us, even though he doesn't know us, he just see us, hey, you picked one of them up for me. Why not? I will ask them for the entire world, that. Okay, and once again, like before, hopefully not hidden too much. Instantly,
Nice.
I can see it.
Got it.
Good.
We should be off.
Alright, let's check
collect
the rest of
ourselves
the
before
place
we set
for
off.
more potential quests. Shall we... No, let's check everything first before picking it up there. It does feel like... Ooh, 2 quests in one place, and I was about to say, it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of quests. Alright, pick it up here, and then go to the other place to pick up the quest again. Yeah, but it isn't feeling like it was before that. Wherever we went, there were 3-4 quests everywhere. Some small, some big, some very intricate. And if we can get all these quests done by just doing a 10-minute extra episode, then I think I definitely will. So we can pick up Ash in the next one. Let's see where to go. But be careful not to be distracted by the flag on the coast.
How's this? A welcome find.
A very welcome find.
Don't mind if I do.
Right.
We should be off. A fine opportunity to rest.
It was in Zata. Also, should we check out the gear to see it? I think we did check after the Alm of Fire. I don't think it was anything new, but it doesn't hurt.
Welcome. We have a fine
Yeah, still
selection.
the same.
Come again.
Oh, excuse me, young man. You wouldn't happen to be Val, would you? Miss Moray, is that you? Oh, it's good to see you, Val, and you've gotten so tall. How long has it been since we last saw each other? Oh, it's great to see you too. How's your husband? He's well, thank you. He's off gathering materials right now, though. I'm running things here until he comes back. Ah, I was hoping to see him too, and anyway, looks like your business is doing well. Well, trade has been brisk of late, but once we close up here, I was thinking of heading back to Tianeea. We picked up some great materials that your father would absolutely love.
Oh,
Really? Oh, he always says yours are the best quality around. Oh, does he now? Well, I'm glad to hear it. But, you know, Val. Is something the matter? Yeah, a little. It's the monsters around here. They seem more aggressive as of late. My husband comes home injured more often than I'm comfortable with. He always brushes it off as a scratch or a bruise, but can you blame me for worrying? Oh, that's definitely a cause for concern. It's not like he's the type to take unnecessary risk either. Well, I was thinking of offering a prayer for a safe return, but oh, I don't have a pair of feathers on hand. Asking him to get some for me would defeat the purpose. I should have kept closer tabs on our stock. Oh dear. Miss Moray, can the feathers you need be found nearby? Oh yes, they can. The closest place would be over at the Gemurda mines. The pricklebeaks there shed their feathers quite easily. Gemurda mines? You mean at the other continent of Guju? Yes, really close by. Oh, don't fret, Miss Moray. I'll go grab a couple for you right away. Well, are you certain? I'd hate to put you out just for some feathers.
Leave it to me.
Oh, it's no bother at all. You just wait here. I'll be back with a pair of feathers before you know it. Thank you, my dear. You're still the same kind, compassionate boy I remember, even after all these years. I'll be waiting here for you, so take care now. And she knew it, and she's taking advantage of it, I'm sure. Let's pick up the other quest, see if it is here. I almost thought that she was going to ask us, can you bring my husband safely back for me?
Hey.
Oh, hey there. Have you heard of a monster called Shapeshifter that lives near Dorfer Volcano? They're an elusive bunch, appearing only once in the blue moon, sometimes even camouflaging themselves as other monsters. I've lost count of the times that those Tartally impersonators have fooled me with their tricks. I feel such an idiot. Look, just don't ask me how I kept hoodwinked. Please, I'm already embarrassed enough as it is. Suffice to say, those shapeshifters out by Dorfer need to be taught a lesson. So, that's a lesson you'd like to teach, perhaps, please? Alright, but first we have some materials together. Because they're both on different places. So we need to fly out anyway. So before we do that, shall we head over to Terrazio for probably some light elemental pieces? Because I think I saw a flag there too. And then we can go back to Guccio and Tianeea to pick the rest up. And of course, if here's a quest, we'll take that with us in strides as well. Well, doesn't seem to be no quests. And it seems relatively close by. Ah, there it is. I see it after the leaves. Oh.
Yes.
Alright, that is almost perfect. That means nothing else. Nope. Then we can head over to Guccio and the mines. I'm guessing the pricklebeaks would be... I can't remember if they were outside on the ground or in the tower. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter, does it? We can check both, they're close by anyway. Nope, I don't see any other flags here. That's a good one. Let's check here first, why not? Because if we avoid the enemies, it shouldn't take long to check anyway. Those are slimes too. Ah, they are here. Perfect. Will 4 be enough?
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
But first... just one, okay, so it should be enough.
We should be off. A fine opportunity to rest.
And no questing Guccio itself. Nothing really close by, is there? This is the last marking, so does it mean we have all the ones we wanted? Or are we gonna go back and they still need 2 of them? Top or... no, definitely the top.
Don't mind if I do.
Definitely no mind. Alright, what does the quest say now? 6 out of 7. So we're still missing one? Are there 2 in this area, maybe? Shapeshifter's a Dwarfer, okay. It does seem that they are somewhere else. Huh, maybe it would... Oh, wait, no, in Lograzzo. That's where we saw the other one. Of course, it's 6 out of 7. So we then go to the volcano and then bring the feathers back to the other one as well? We'll pick them up once we land. I'm not seeing them here. And don't see the quest taking us out of this place, so it has to be here somewhere. I wonder... Now, if it's a unique monster, then we would have already seen it, right?
Now where's our next stop?
No, this is actually where the fight was.
Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
This is where we fought the big giant flaming chicken. Was it really just from here all the way to the top with the thing? It does seem like that, wasn't it? Let's see.
Show us the wonders of man.
Dark Funk and the Guardians. That sounds like a very bad 80s band. Was there a name attached to it? Well, might as well.
Water fighters! Keep them quiet! Understood. Think you can handle this? We've got
Hell
quite
yeah.
a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Frugal's not the word. Ooh, Shapeshifter Core Stone. It is, alright. Lucky guess, definitely.
Now where's our
Well,
next
I'm
stop?
warping back, but we... Well, might as well heal
Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
because we need to fly out of here to get the feathers delivered. Yes. And since you both completed it, we can both deliver them at the same time. leaving only one left open. Miss Moray, I found a pair of feathers for you.
Here.
Oh my word, these feathers are beautiful, Val, thank you. Oh, I got a little something for you to say thanks. Oh, thanks, Miss Moray, but you really didn't have to do that, you know. I was wondering, how does this blessing work? Why do you need a pair of feathers? Oh, it's pretty simple, really. You give one of the feathers to your loved one and keep the other to yourself. The feathers will try to become a pair again, thereby reuniting us. It's a common practice around the world. Different cultures use different objects, but the basic principle is the same. I didn't even know that was a thing. Thanks, Miss Moray. I learned something new today. Oh, you're welcome. When my husband gets back, we'll each take a feather, and that way I feel more at ease whenever he's gone. Oh, I'm sure you'll have a happy future together. Now then, I'm afraid I must be going. It was lovely to see you again, Val. Oh, you too. Tell your husband I said hello. Oh, I'll be sure to. Thanks again, Val. Farewell for now. Definitely. A pair of feathers to pray for safety. I've heard of similar customs. Oh, you are in possession of a similar pair of protective plumes, are you not, Val? Oh, you mean this? But you still have both feathers. What's up with that? Beats me. I got it from my master before I left on the pilgrimage. He said every soul guard gets one. Come to think of it, why does mine have two feathers? If it is to pray for a reunion, I should get one and the other one goes to someone else, right? I'm curious. Well, sounds to me like your master would know the answer to this. Yeah, I kinda wanna know too. Let's go ask him. I just want to eat away at us otherwise. Well, we should leave this question unresolved. It's better to clear the matter up now. In that case, do you guys mind if we take a detour to learn more about my feather talisman?
Perfect.
Of course not, Val. None of us would say no to this. Thanks, everyone. Let's pay a visit to Master Fuego and see what he can tell us. Damn. The quest that keeps on giving. Alright, let's deliver the other one as well. I don't wonder what this is about. It seems special to me.
Oh no.
Oh, I take it that you thought those shapeshifters a good lesson and gave them extra homework. Well, I must say, I'm feeling a little better already. Thank you. Here, you can have this. Don't worry, it's not like I'll ever use it.
Helping out people in need can be so rewarding.
Do appreciate it. It's a good old strength sigil. That one never runs out of style. Alright, I guess they're going back home. And I think we must save this quest for the next one. I was hoping to be able to finish all of them, but I don't want to rush it, you know what I mean? Alright, right in the middle of Tianeea, a perfect place just to leave the episode for now. So, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, because I'm sure those last two side quests we'll be able to fulfill, and, well, head over to Lograzzo and pick up Ash to continue our journey towards Delphos. And I still have a little bit left to level 63. Let's see if we can do that too. So, until then, bye bye.